Hi guys, today's presentation is Health is Wealth, a degree in health and physical education. Today's presentation is a part of Project PROA's STEM and a career exploration series. Today's presenters are myself, my name is Patsy.
My name is Jaden.
Okay, so just a disclaimer, the information presented is based on research conducted by our presenters.
We want to first define what is health and physical education. So health, it's really simple, refers to the state of physical, mental, and social well-being free from injury or illness. Now, a lot of people think that health has to do with like physical attributes, but there's also in your mind, your work health, your social well-being, all that. And then we have physical education. Again, really simple. Instruction in physical activity or game, usually in school, that's used to promote healthy activities to students. Now, of course, we all know what physical education is, PE class, right? Or gym class. It's very instrumental, introduced to us at a very, very young age. All right, so why is health and physical education important? So health and physical education are important is that they're used often in relation to each other or correlation. So physical education encourages people, especially the youth, to be more active, and also gives them confidence in a healthy lifestyle. And it really goes into key like with positive body image, being more confident of yourself, being more powerful, not really powerful, but more like you have more strength, you feel more confident. How can I do? I'm able to do this. I can do this. No, it really also points into that mental aspect as well. If you look good, or if you're confident about the way you feel, you exert that kind of attitude in your daily life. And of course, health teaches youth about beneficial practices such as keeping track of the foods they eat. So I know when we were young kids, like, all we wanted to do was like sweets, like chocolate, candy, right? But if you have that mentality from when you're young and no one tries to stop you, you'll gain weight, you become unhealthy as you grow older, right? I mean, for the youth, right, it's not really pronounced because they're still energetic, they're still developing. It's not really, the effects of like poor health practices are not really seen in the youth because they're still developing. But as you get older, your body goes through a lot of changes, you find that you're not as really active as you used to, right? So it's really important that it's taught to like the youth so that they continue that habit throughout their lives and they continue to be healthy. And this basically enables people to start practicing these habits at a young age. So again, it has to be instilled very early in the mind so they can continue that to their adulthood, even to the older ages.
So now we're going to talk about the Associates of Arts and Liberal Arts with an emphasis in health and physical education. So NMC offers an AA degree in liberal arts, emphasis in health and physical education. And this degree program is open to all students that are planning to major or minor in health and physical education. So let's talk a little bit about the IDP. So an IDP is the individualized degree plan, and the IDP for liberal arts emphasis in health and physical education provides transferable courses that can lead into a major or minor in the health and athletics field of study. So we have a QR code here. You can scan it and it'll take you to the NMC website on the IDP for health and physical education. So you can see the IDP, there's going to be core requirements, degree requirements, and then the program requirements. So there's like a side note before the degree program requirements that says that all students must be certified in first aid and CPR before registering for any third semester courses. And that certification must be held and maintained throughout the program. So here we just have some courses on the general education requirements, such as English 202, psychology, human growth and development, biology, physical science, and history. And then before taking any degree requirements, you still need to be certified in CPR and first aid. And then you can start taking these courses listed here, such as nutrition and health and physical education, also known as Rex and Leisure, PE coaching, PE individual, PE group, a lot of PE, and human anatomy and physiology 1 and 2. So before we move on to the next slide, going back to the IDP, you see the core requirements, the general education and the degree requirements. So for you to move on to the next semester, you need to pass all these courses with a C grade or higher. So I think that's 79 to a 70, right? Anything below it would not make it. So let's talk about some career opportunities. The opportunities for employment in the health and physical education field include PE instructors for elementary, junior high, high schools. You can also become a athletic coach, athletic trainer, or health instructor. So those are just kind of the common pathways that graduates have taken, but you can also go into a potential career specialization, such as an exercise physiologist. So what they do is they look at your medical health record and they see kind of like any injuries or past injuries, maybe underlying conditions, basically any limitations to your physical wellness, and see which exercises or diet would benefit you. Next, we have a group exercise instructor. I feel like that kind of speaks for itself, but it's a individual that can lead in group exercises. And then for strength and conditioning coach. So a strength and conditioning coach can be used in all sports. It really depends on the sports team itself. But what they do is they establish and maintain a strength and conditioning program. So that program helps athletes improve their performance. They also try to educate them on how they can reduce their athletic injuries and then kind of maintain movement skills and a fitness regimen. We also have a nutritional supplement sales representative, a fitness blogger or writer. So here are some career pathways such as the sports nutritionist, and they provide nutritional education and services such as eating habits, recommended vitamins and supplements, and nutritional advice. And then we have a weight loss counselor, which are counselors that help people understand their relationship with food, and they can work together to make a plan to implement lifestyle changes that will help them lose weight in a healthy approach. And then we have a wellness consultant who is a specialist that helps people with their overall exercise guidance through health and lifestyle education. And lastly, we have a corrective exercise specialist who is an expert in human movement, and they are able to plan workouts that help improve the individual's strength and mobility.
So now this time we would like to welcome our guest speaker, Ms. Angela Denal. She is a recent graduate of the AA in Liberal Arts, emphasis in health and physical education. She is currently pursuing her Bachelor of Science in Education, Early Childhood Concentration, and she is a social media intern for the Northern Mariana Islands Sports, and she is a Phi Beta Kappa member. Now we'd like to welcome Ms. Angela Bernal.
Thank you so much for the introduction, Mr. Jaden. So I will go on and speak about my reason why I decided to take this degree. So when I was 10 years old, I was diagnosed with scoliosis. So what is it? So as you can see from the picture, scoliosis is the curvature of the spine. So it can be severe and dangerous when the curves worsen, as it can affect the heart and lungs, as you can see from the picture. Therefore, at that point, surgery may be an option. So when I found that out from my doctors and nurses, I have always been eager and interested in learning about the human body, proper diet, and physical activities, because I want to prevent my curve from becoming worse, so surgery will never become an option for me. So for people with scoliosis, we usually say that exercise is medicine, because for us it's important to be physically active as it helps keep the spine healthy, and this goes hand in hand with proper diet. So when I was looking at degrees back in high school at NMC, I knew that health and PE was the right degree for me, and I'm super thankful that NMC offers this. All right, so as Mr. Jaden and Ms. Patricia mentioned, they mentioned the classes you take in this degree, and I would just mention the specific physical education classes that they offer. So they offer Tai Chi, physical fitness, and run, jog, walk, which Miss Lisa Lunde teaches. And she is the advisor for this awesome program. She's here with us right now. And I heard from Miss Lisa that beginner beach volleyball will be back in the fall semester if you guys are interested. And which I've taken that class spring of 2020, right before the pandemic hit. But I'm glad that it could be back next semester. So from all the classes that I have taken under this degree, I have applied all my knowledge and concepts into practice. And because of that, I received great news from my doctors and nurses about a year ago who have told me that I wouldn't need surgery because my curve isn't progressing. So I'll just keep up with my physical activities and proper diet. So that's all because I've carried knowledge from this degree. So really everything you will learn in this degree will all be takeaways, and they'll all be applicable to ensure you live a healthier lifestyle. So as Mr. Jaden said, what am I doing now? I'm the social media intern for the NMICS. So in short, together with my supervisor and NMC instructor, Ms. Denise Myers, and Northern Mariana Sports Association board member, Ms. Laurie Patricia. So together, we aim to increase sport participation at NMC. So what is my duty? So my duty consists of creating content from posters to videos about our sport contests, challenges, and events for college students and also for our community. So on September 20th of last year, we had our first in-person event, named the International Day of University Sports, where we invited local sports organizations such as Northern Mariana Islands Football Association, Saipan Ultimate Frisbee, and NMC's very own volleyball club. So we had about 80 to 90 students attend, and as well as our community members. And it was just amazing to give back to NMC and our community through sports. And if you're interested in joining our future events or our future challenges, you could go ahead and scan the QR code that will lead you to them. All right, advice for you, if you're thinking about what degree you should take, is to know your why. Why have you decided to take that degree? Know your reason, your purpose upon deciding that degree, as that will be your strength and motivation that you will hold on to and carry with you towards your commencement day. And of course, if you're thinking about taking this degree, I have no doubt, because you're making the right choice. You have an awesome advisor and awesome instructors that will equip you with knowledge about health and physical education that will make you a better you, so a better version of yourself. So thank you again for inviting me to speak about this program. I believe that Ms. Patricia and Mr. Jaden have more great things to share and show you guys. So go ahead. Thank you again.
Exercise is the key not only to physical health, but to peace of mind. That's just by Nelson Mandela. So this quote basically means that, it's good. Exercise is good for like your physical well-being. It makes you stay in shape. But again, going back to what I mentioned earlier, body image, right? It gives you positive body image. You feel happy with how you look, feel happy with yourself, and you exert that confidence, you project it on the outside. So it's also it's also like important for physical well-being, but also your mental well-being and your confidence as well. And if you don't know who Nelson Mandela is, he was a human rights activist. He was instrumental in bringing an end to apartheid in South Africa. But dot the activity survey, scan the QR code. We really appreciate the feedback as we that to improve our presentation. Our services. All right. Stay healthy and stay fit. And thank you for coming to today's presentation.